That wasn't an easy decision to have a British.
He texted me instantly as soon as we won our first tournament.
I had one and it's not ended well.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got apEX and mezii. First of all, how does it feel to be in the position you're in now? Must be amazing, right?
Yeah, it feels good. I think, like, at least coming from my position, you never expect to instantly come into a team and win. But when you look back and think of, just look at the players that we have on the team, then of course, obviously these guys expect it. Obviously, it wasn't the instant goal to just win, but we knew we were capable of it, and it feels good to win.
Dan, how's it been like to play with mezii? I know he's a British player, but even given that, he seems to be doing pretty well in your squad. He seems to have fitted in perfectly.
Well, first of all, yeah, that wasn't an easy decision to have a British. I had one and it's not ended well. But yeah, it was one of my first shows personally. I really like, without knowing William, I knew the player he was, like really versatile. He was in game leader, he used to be a entry fragger, now playing more on the sides. Didn't play too much of an anchor position, but I knew it would be something because he had few ones though. And also knew with seeing him outside of the game that he was pretty calm, really nice guy, which is really important because I just feel we have like a really good atmosphere in the team. We have a good chemistry outside of the server as well. And I think it was really important to keep that and not bringing someone like too egoist or whatever that will maybe destroy this mood. So for me, that was really important, and he fits perfectly to the team. So I'm really happy to have him on the team. And also, obviously, his first tournament was pretty hard for him. He had some struggle individually, but still had the perfect mindset, which helped every other player to perform. But now, if we want to do better, we have to keep it in our back and move forward.
Do you believe in honeymoon periods, Dan? Do you believe you're in one right now?
Let's be honest, I didn't expect to win 2 tournaments straight away. I wanted to do really well at those tournaments because to show what we were capable of. But winning those, no, I didn't expect that. But it's also all the work we've done before, like before William joined.
Yeah.
With Flamesy, when he joined with Magisk, we also won Gamers 8. But after that Gamer 8 tournament, we had a lot of struggle between the team with Zonic leaving and then Magisk. So we couldn't like play as good as we could on the tournament we had at the end of with the Danes. But I had a high expectation for when William joined it because of that, because I knew that the potential of the team, I knew it will fit well to the team. But the question mark was how long it will take. Yeah, of course it's a bit of honeymoon, but that's in our hands to have it longer, I would say.
Absolutely.
To make it work on the longer term.
Have you guys been watching the drama of the online RMRs and stuff like that? You've been checking that out?
Yeah, I think it's nicer to be on this side.
Yeah,
of course.
right.
I think,
not going through that gauntlet.
Yeah, I think I've been through both sides. I think the open qualifiers going to the close is always. It's really rough. Like all these teams. I mean, as it shows, all the results are some of them you don't ever expect. Like see big going out as well. So
0-3 as well, right?
Yeah. So it's like it's so tough for all these players to go through it, and it's really rough to watch it because a lot of the players and it's tough to see some players go out. But it's rough.
I kind of like the drama and the heartbreak. You know, it's kind of our storyline. To be fair, though, it seems like most of the teams who wanted to make it through are making it this time. There hasn't been too many crazy upsets. Dan, we brought him XTaz back into the team. How have you found bringing him back into the squad?
Not gonna lie, the beginning was weird for me for a few reasons. The first one is that didn't really expect Zonic to leave us, so I didn't have much time to reflect about that. And being together again after 2 years, after a break of 2 years, you know, it's we both changed, and there are a lot of different things. I think I grew up a lot. He has like his experience as well, so. But I think with time it's just getting better and better. And Remy is a coach that if you don't follow what he says, it's not gonna work. And he has his own ideas of things. And it's not the other way. And you have to respect that and you have to follow that. And he's really like that. He's not really, he's a bit open-minded, but not too much. But it's also his way. I mean, I don't think Pep Guardiola is an open-minded coach in football.
Well, you seem to be getting the most out of your players, Dan. In-game leader of the year. Like, what an amazing accomplishment. What did that mean to you, picking up that award?
For me, it's the biggest accomplishment I could get as in-game leader. It's winning a major as in-game leader and getting that trophy. I think it means a lot for me, for all the work I've done.
Yeah.
The good thing also is that 4 years ago, I wasn't an in-game leader. I was just an entry fragger, like crazy entry fragger going left and right. And I became something that no one will expect. Not only in game leader, but also a captain. I think I've always been a human captain. in the team and human leaders.
Sure.
But not in game leader. And having like the responsibilities now and doing this job is just amazing, and I couldn't go back for sure. I just love what I do, and now the goal is to fight to get one more next year, and that's all I want. For me, I think of course we have like a small advantage because we've done so well the end of the year. So confidence, game-wise, in a lot of ways, we are slightly in front, but we need to work hard to keep that small edge.
Dan, do you feel like we're playing CS2 yet? It felt like in the earlier tournaments, it was just kind of CSGO evolved, similar meta, similar playstyle.
I actually think that it evolved really fast. I think FaZe started to evolve and not doing the same as CSGO. So I think it was important to evolve it with the game. And that's also what we did. And I think right now, for even at the end of the last year, it was already like full CS2 and not CSGO anymore. A lot of things that you don't see anymore. Some like wall of nades that you can't see anymore because they're not as good as before. So, but yeah, I think it's evolving well, and I hope we're gonna. I mean, it's CS, and that's why I love with CS is that even with the end of CS:GO after 11 years, we could see new things at the end of CS:GO.
What about you, Will? Personal goals for this year? Like, what would you like to see from yourself as a player? Like, what are you trying to achieve here? I reckon top 20s on the cards, right?
Yeah, I mean, it would be nice to get top 20. I think if there's ever going to be a time, I think it's obviously with this team and how we play at the moment. Obviously, it's a long year ahead with all the tournaments, especially the start of the year. It's going to be tough to keep it consistent, but I think that's my main goal, to be consistent and to be able to give the team, like they going into a game, they know exactly what they're going to get from me from an individual point. So I think for me, top 20 would be great. But
how proud is your dad now you're bringing home some silverware? He must be loving it.
Yeah, I think I think the first thing he texted me instantly as soon as we won that first tournament, is saying how proud he was. But I think it's been good to have like also all the support from like even previously from my parents and my family as well to this point now. It feels good to finally bring something back and to say that we've won something. But like I say, it's just the start, and we want to be winning bigger tournaments and majors and so on. This year's the year for it.